Hello. Hello, hello. Ryan, thank you for redeeming first. And let me get rid of... Is it this? No. Okay. Where's the widget? There it is. Back. And... Ooh, Barbara-san. HSR Barbara-san. It is... I just know that it's not... I'm not gonna finish. But we might as well pull for Hyacine and start the story. Because otherwise I'll be potentially going into spoiler territories. So let me go ahead and start this. Perfect. And then let me... Someone did off-stream follow, which is Ashmin TTV. Let me go ahead and do this, and... Chippy chippy chappa chappa. Thank you again for the off-stream follow. And we're almost to 500 followers. Oh, halfway to 1K. I actually don't remember how far along am I. It's been a lot, you know. But I think we're 10 away. I think. But enough of the chitty chatty. Oh, that's right. Settings, audio. You guys need to hear it. How's that? Excuse me. How's this? Are we good? I'll put it to 7. Cool. Hyacine and Cypher. Oh my god. Next phase, we're definitely getting Cypher. We're definitely getting Cypher. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it. And then we have this. Which I'm just gonna do that for now. So let me do a bit of dailies, which is gonna be doing this. We're grinding our stuff away. Is it this one? No. Quick lineup. Excuse me. I've been going with this team.
Is that fear I sense?
It is.
Time for resolution. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Yeah.
Root here. As you wish. Expand your faith. Time to cleanse the filter.
I really like the of this team.
Of no great root here. Embrace a new life. Endless riddle.
Also, FYI,
Nothing
you can
but a ball.
try out Cypher in both the new event and through the story. Ooh. Tempting, I like it. Also, Brian, do you have any videos for us to watch before story?
As you wish.
Has there been any trailers for Hyacine?
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Send it my way. Let's go.
All lives to be revealed. Expand your thinking. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Expand your thinking. Yeah. Root here. All lives to be revealed.
Nice. Only 56 more of the flower alaya. Alala. Yeah.
As you wish. Open sesame. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Sense? Nice. Okay, let me open up this. I think I might have to turn off wallpaper engine.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Root here. Embrace a new life. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. May death protect us! All lives should be revealed.
Okay, I see them.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Thus our fates
One is one
All
more,
lives
but
should be
that's the EP. I'll let you hear it in game first. Buy it. Nice. Okay.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
You can also lower the game volume a little bit. Okay.
All lives should be
That's
revealed.
all I needed to hear. Where's my mouse? We'll do that. Continue.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Here we go.
Time for resolution. Root here. Expand your thinking. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Okay.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Thus our fates become one. All lives should be revealed. Expand your thinking. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Open sesame.
And
Watch it
that.
crumble. Time to cleanse the filth. The way all lives should be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. All lives should be revealed. Thus our fates
That should be
become
better.
one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
I saw a little bit of skip frame, so I think it's all good.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the
But yeah,
unknown.
how's the audio now? I lowered it just a bit.
All lives should be revealed.
I could lower the desktop
So fragile, like a wisp
down
of silk.
2.5 dB.
Catch a dance? As you wish. Open sesame.
The sound effects more?
Endless
Okay.
riddles.
Let's do 5.
Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble. Huh. Open sesame. Be of your body and mind.
Thus our fates become one. All lies shall be revealed.
Wilt hear.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
All lies shall be revealed.
As you wish. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Endless riddles.
I just like
Nothing
the
but a
auto battle.
void.
Thus our fates become one. All lies shall be revealed.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Perfect. Okay, I'll leave it right here, and then let me get those videos. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Probably don't need that after. Okay. Okay, I'm making them all 1080p. Perfect. Okay. Okay, pop this open. Full screen. Let's actually come back here. Let's come back here. Window capture. Ah. Over here. I'll move myself over here. Up. I'll move myself here. Boop. We'll watch it. Like so. Perfect. Let's go.
My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day.
Miss Hyacine!
Little Ika, let's have a break. Guide me to Rainbow Bridge. May this faint light
This is so cute.
Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! The Chrysos Heir's flame-chased journey is nearing its end. Friends, let us soar together.
Yo, wait, is that the new boss
Seriously,
fight?
where did they hide that thing?
Cypher, my girl.
Cat and mouse time! Don't fight so I can leave early. Our cute play session is over. This cat will take it off.
Leave this to casters and me.
Ooh, Dom.
Awaken, Lady Celiosi! Witness the
It is
will
the
of humanity!
new boss fight. It has to be.
I am the blazing sun destined to rise.
Ooh. Oh, this is the baseball thingy. Oh, hey, look. Mario Kart. I think they added, I think they added fine onto them. Wait. New stuff, okay. Noise. Keeping up with the story. English, okay.
Step into the Twilight Courtyard, where its chief healer welcomes all, healing physical wounds with her exceptional medical prowess and repairing broken hearts with her gentle optimism. Be it the suffocating shroud of the black tide, the stubborn afflictions cast by fate, or seemingly unresolvable conflicts, she bears it all with grace, lifting the weight with quiet resolve and tirelessly offering healing. Even the Evernight holds a glimmer of light. Dawn will rise again. She carries this truth in both heart and action.
Aww.
In this episode of Keeping Up with Star Rail, we step closer to this gentle but resolute descendant of the sky, the healer of light, Hyacine.
Welcome to where the beautiful west wind ends,
Yes,
Albert.
Thank you kindly. What's the deal with this ambrosia? Where on earth did it take me? Is this Amborius? Wait, don't tell me. Is this another realm?
What's on your mind, Albert?
I'm just wondering how I'm supposed to get back. If all else fails, I'll have to ask someone to send a letter to Hyacine for help. Well, what's done is done.
I like how
Might as well
it's
clock
still...
in. So, let's take a look at the
quote-unquote
one person
stolen.
I'd really like to see right now. Dr.
The letters.
Hyacine! Hyacine is a winged character following the path of remembrance. She's the gentle strength behind the flame chasers, like a little sun that brings light and hope with healing hands that never fail. Hold on, can she really save everyone that gets sent her way?
When someone is truly beyond hope, they end up here.
I think there's still hope for me, probably. When using her basic attack, Hyacine gracefully waves her staff, dealing wind damage based on her HP to one designated enemy.
Even when facing enemies, she still uses those cute, gentle bubbles.
When using her skill, Hyacine summons Little Ika and restores HP to all allies based on her own max HP. When
Ika
using
like
her ultimate,
Icarus?
Hyacine summons Little Ika and restores HP to all allies. At the same time, she enters the After Rain state, in which she increases all allies' max HP for a set number of turns. Wait, don't tell me that majestic winged horse is.
That's how little Ika used to look.
Does that mean that all cute characters like me have the potential to transform into a super cool ultimate form? Oh, then maybe Hyacine could give me.
As far as I know, the Twilight Courtyard doesn't offer that service.
When Little Ika is summoned, Hyacine regenerates a certain amount of energy. Additional energy is regenerated for the first summon in battle. Little Ika is immune to all debuffs. When an ally target's HP drops, Little Ika will consume their own HP to restore that ally's HP based on Hyacine's max HP. If Hyacine is in the After Rain state, Little Ika will additionally heal all allies. When Little Ika leaves the field, Hyacine's action is advanced. Furthermore, Little Ika keeps track of both her own and Hyacine's outgoing healing, while Hyacine is in the after rain stage. Each time she uses an ability, Little Ika immediately uses their Memo Sprite skill and deals wind damage to all enemies based on the accumulated healing amount.
It's a lot of
Then,
words.
Ika clears a certain percentage of the healing tally and reduces the duration of all their own continuous effects by 1 turn. When Hyacine or Little Ika heals allies, Little Ika's damage increases for a set number of turns. This effect can stack up to a certain limit. After unlocking a specific trace, Hyacine and Little Ika's crit rates are increased. It also boosts outgoing healing with aiding allies whose HP is dangerously low. Upon unlocking another specific trace, when Hyacine's speed exceeds a certain threshold, both her own and Little Ika's max HP and outgoing healing increase. The more her speed surpasses the threshold, the greater the healing bonus, up to a set limit. Using her technique allows Hyacine to heal all allies at the start of the next battle based on her max HP, and all allies receive a max HP increase for a limited number of turns.
While studying at the Grove, Hyacine's goal was to care for every living being with dedication, and she succeeded.
Okay, let's sum it up. As the head healer of Emphorius, Hyacine can increase the max HP of all teammates and provide allies high-frequency group healing. Her Memo Sprite companion, Little Ika, heals injured teammates in real time through a self-sacrificial mechanism. Ika also transforms their own and Hyacine's accumulated healing into Memo Sprite skill damage, offering dual support in both team healing and damage output.
Her kindness is like an undying star, quiet rays that twinkle and banish darkness from the farthest reaches of the universe.
Will she give those folks that treatment too?
These are the darkness of the universe.
Hyacine unleashes her technique, and Castris falls up with her own, summoning Netherwing into battle. The HP of our allies plunges, but Hyacine's max HP boost and healing from her technique kick in, helping to steady the team. Netherwing keeps it brief, a few fiery breaths, and a glorious self-destruct. First wave of enemies, out of the picture. As the second wave of enemies charges in, Hyacine quickly uses her skill, summoning Little Ika to the field and restoring the whole team's HP once more, charging up Castris. An enemy injures a teammate, but Little Ika reacts at once, restoring their HP. Castris uses her skill, consuming allies' HP in the process. Thankfully, Little Ika is right there to patch everyone up again. Hyacine uses her ultimate, healing the entire team and increasing all allies' max HP. All the healing just now, Little Ika kept record. And now, they immediately take action to show the enemy that Emphorius' little Pegasus is not to be underestimated. Thanks to the team's constantly fluctuating HP, Castris charges up even faster. Hyacine, still worried, uses her skill to reinforce the healing effect and once again trigger Little Ika's Memo Sprite skill. Meanwhile, Castris has fully charged. She casts her ultimate, letting Netherwing take away the second wave of enemies. The team settles into a steady, synergistic loop. The Trailblazer and Pele take action, while Hyacine and Little Ika consistently monitor the team's health situation. Thanks to Little Ika's Memo Sprite talent, teammates instantly have their HP restored after being injured. A rhythm that speeds up Castris charging even more. It doesn't take long for Castris to fully charge. She uses her ultimate, summoning Netherwing to the field. The enemy can barely hold on. It's game over. Or should I say, that's a wrap.
Gotta clock in.
What if I asked what's keeping you busy?
Like creating an Albert doll. The Sea of Flowers seldom has visitors. It's rare to see it as lively as this.
It's a good thing it's quiet around here. I mean, you've got a lighter workload. And more free time means more chance to be creative, right? Speaking of, when's the sequel to that Galactic Baseballer coming out?
Still working on it. Oh, looks like time's almost up. You should get going.
Shouldn't we at least wait for Hyacine to write back? Oh, wait! Are all the modes of transportation in the Sea of Flowers this ferocious?
Drop by any time.
I'd rather not!
Video was a bit now. Oh, okay. Well, let's do it.
Birdie, did you take it all in one gulp? It's a good thing Miss Carmela warned me when she did.
Who knew such a delicious drink could be so dangerous?
That's cute. And then last one.
I'm always here to help. Then let's hurry up and get started.
Hyacine a streamer now.
No need to panic. Hyacine
This is
is
cute.
at your service. Scars are the badges of a warrior, but they should never be wounds of the heart. So there's really no one watching, huh?
I'm being attacked by Netherwing! Help!
Where?
Forgotten Hall, stage 12!
5 seconds. Almost there. Consider this a friendly warning. If you don't back down, we just might beat you up. Little Ika, clear away the darkness for us.
That's so cute. Rev, welcome in, welcome in. We just finished watching all the trailer videos for Hyacine. And now we get to pull for her. So let me go ahead and go here. Go here. Let me exit out of there. The last one.
Catch a dance?
And I saved up a lot of jade.
Open sesame. Time to cleanse the filth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Yeah, as you wish. Embrace a new life.
You guys hear the fan by chance?
May death protect us! Wilt here.
Be a pure
Nope.
body and
Got
mind.
it. Yay.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Time to cleanse the filth.
As you wish.
Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Thus our fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Open sesame.
Wilt here.
So
Embrace
what,
a new
Brian,
life.
what would be a good
Endless riddles.
good team
Nothing but a void.
comp for Hyacine? Would it be Hyacine, Astris, Cypher, Aglaya?
May death protect us!
Would those four be a good team? I'm just curious.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. No longer.
Hyacine Castris, Remembrance, main character. Almost a tribute, but I forget you don't have her. I do have her. I just have not built her. Yeah, I have not built. So with Tribi as well. Gotcha. Yeah, I have not built Tribi. She's down here, unfortunately. But I can ascend. Tribi, Castris, Remembrance, Stella, and Hyacine. Gotcha. Okay.
Which one of you likes such sour stuff?
Cause I got enough of the Dark Veil Moonlight for Castris, so I could easily level her up more. But I still need to work on the relics.
Shaman, which one of you?
Now let's go ahead and start this train. Tribi is overall best support in the game at this point. Look at her.
Vital report.
Sound lingers.
Vital report.
Pretty easy to build. Okay. Nice.
Eternal.
All will be swept away by the wind.
We can do it!
Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Meaning.
Root here.
Let's slow it down. Yeah.
Enjoying yourself? You'll do.
Together, we can do anything! You just don't learn.
We do need some sunshine.
Embrace new life, Pollux. I only wish that death may protect us.
Everyone's been waiting for us.
That's just healing. Damn.
Dispel the gloom. Restore clear skies. Once more.
That was the ult.
Embrace new life,
For
Pollux.
relics that you can farm for Tribi, Castris, and Remembrance Stone at the same time. Ah, okay. Wait, they all use the
I only wish that death
golden
may
one?
protect us.
He's been doing his thing. How many extra actions does he have? Damn.
Don't worry.
What was it? I can't look at it, right? Remember, let's use the same. Ah, okay. Tripping Catchers both use the
we
poet.
can
That's
do
the one.
anything.
Poet as relic set
Remember that.
and the golden armor.
I grant you this, as you wish. Embrace new life, Pollux.
You'll do. We'll be swept away by the wind of time.
Nice. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Think it's. I've saved up a 19 golden tickets and 7k jade. We got this. And I am 31 pity in. Now, Brian, is Hyacine okay, that's what I was about to say. LC over copies. Okay. I think this one might be harder to get. I am starting with 0. So let's try to get an early Hyacine. Uh-oh. Nope, there we go. No. So what's the support? Saval. Ooh, hi Saval. Ampella. Okay. Let me exchange this for. LC makes it easier to hit her speed threshold of 200, but if you can't get it, then the Herda one at the shop will work fine. Just have to get luckier in getting speed stats on her relics. Ah, okay. Minimum 200. Gotcha. Cool. Come on. These are boring. Oh, hey, look, Misha. Boo. Boo. Alright, let's see. What is this? Huh? Yes. That's a new pop-up. Damn it. Hey, look, Natasha. Swampo. Soon, yes. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. 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 Need to get it. Now I'm looking for the candle. I'm looking for candle. Let's go. Please, I lost so you can win. Let's go. And the shared feeling. See, Brian, it was your luck. Your feelings brought over, manifested my wins. You have E4 Himiko now? Nice. Let's go. Baby girl. Oh, max level is 1,000. Base. 300 base. 600 base. 110 base. 110 base at full. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, it's already at 110. Nice. Okay. Now we can pull for her leg count. This is enough for two 10 pulls. Thank you. Gallagher, what are you doing here? Please be here more often so I can get a free pullback. Damn. I was not in it. Not in the cards. Oh, we already have this one. The concept one. I have enough for 5, but we'll save those. Save those for later. Or yeah. 5 and 5. We could do that. Come on. Damn it. Okay. Day 1 of a new life. Oh wow. What's this? Oh, he's fully maxed out now. Nice.
The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course.
If you do the baseballer event fully, you can get almost 1,600 days. Ooh. Okay. Okay. For this one, you said the hurdle one for now. If I don't have it, right? Increases the rear speed. Yes. I'll put this on for now. Next. Okay, and then let's see. Let's level her up.
I need more vivid colors to heal this world.
How far can I do? Can I do level 60?
I need more vivid colors to heal this world.
Wait, I could possibly get her to 80.
I need more vivid colors to heal this world.
Ooh, exactly.
May our journey's end be one without darkness.
Let's go fully maxed out already. 1, 2, 3.
It's squishy.
Ooh. Okay. Which was this one? Wait, I need this. I'll save this though. I didn't know I had these. Oh, I have a very few. Defense, attack, speed. Okay. I'll go in heals. I want your speed boost. Speed boost. So what is my substat supposed to be? HP for one, and then the resistance. HP percentage, effective resistance, crit damage, speed main priority. Oh, okay. Ooh, then I'm liking my glove. I'm liking my glove a lot then. Wait, let me enhance this one. Let's see what's my... Oh, it's HP. She doesn't need crit rate because her traces gives her 100% crit rate. Ooh, but like more. I'll have a couple of these. What would this be? Crit rate. I like how it just gives me crit rate now. That's bullshit when I don't need it. Not that one, not this one. It would be this one, actually. Enhance. Defense, damn it. HP. If only this was HP and not attack. Oh, wait. Energy regen? Oh. I don't think I have any energy regen. Nope. An HP orb. I'd rather take this one for now. We're so close. Cute.
Let's have a break.
That's look at that. Hyacine looks like the younger sister of March. Especially with that one and this one. We do this. Okay. Hyacine would now be here.
The road ahead is already illuminated by a faint light. The road ahead is already illuminated by a faint light.
Let me see. Do I have the money? That's what it will all come down to. And the purple ones. Yeah. Boom. Recommended. Okay. Top priority is the ultimate. Then this one is this one. And then this one. Cool. Almost 51 more. Wait, 200 or 220? 220. You said.
Let's have a break.
Minimum 200. Okay. So we're 51 away. Synthesize. I think I'm now able to hold on. With Hyacine, let me see. Do I need any lower tier? No, they're all the purple tier. So technically, I can. With 32 of those. Focus on the branch nodes. So like these down here. This one, these three. One, two, three, four, five. Get those first. Okay. Free stats. Ooh, sure. There we go. The free stats are good. Now we just need to grind out for this, which is a lot. Technically. Oh. So 6, 2 and 6, that's 8. So 6, 7, 8, 10, 14, 16, 18, 20, and then a lot more. What was my... I need 45 more. Go to the character builds helper screen. Yeah. I remembered. I remembered. Yeah, 45 more. Damn. And that's just for Hyacine. That's just for Hyacine. I still need to max out Stella. But I think Stella is actually closer to what Hyacine is right now. Yeah, so it's just these 3, 5, and 9. So 17. 26, 35, 40. So 40 for Stella and 45 for Hyacine. So 85. You can see what Cypher needs. Ooh. I need more books. I need a shit ton of these heaven incinerator. Is this the new boss material? I'm assuming it's the new boss. Correct. Yep, new boss. Okay. Ooh. Pioneer Diver of Dead Waters. I can get that. What's this one? Sucking Siege. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, now we can start on the quest. I don't know since Cersei's core flame has been returned. Sometime after that, the 12 constellations hover above, overlooking the vortex of Genesis. Gonna say you should be fine with the new boss, with the casters thing I mentioned. Ooh, okay, okay. Fate Foundation Creation Calamity. For ascensions and for parties. Up to being the successor and Diamond Bear. Okay. Time. Temple of the Three Faith back then. The lively girl with the red hair fulfilled her mission. Training. See you tomorrow. Grove Sages. Also, this is life. In an axis SS. Going to one, the freedom. Death. Caster is new. Yeah, we only seen 4. Right? We only Mighty ascended to it. Trian had died for it. And Anaxis has died for it, but still here for some reason. And then Castrus is at the Nether realm party. Others were already dead. Ah, okay. Wait, so the other 4 were already dead, so these 4 were ascended. Don't be influenced by the noise inside. I'm still clink tightly. One glancing. Ooh. Cipher. Back, baby. Big shiny chest. Your power of time is needed now. 30 for you, 70 for me. Damn it. She did the whole... That's cute. She did the whole Looney Tunes on me. Decided to head to Styxia, where the River of Souls is no longer blocked. Meet up with Catgirl. Catgirl.
Oh, Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful, and the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it?
I miss her too.
No, this shouldn't be so depressing. Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together. By the way, it was Miss Cipher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone?
Oh, you know. About.
I don't know. But this aura feels so familiar. Let's go check it out together. Be very careful. Hey, what's that on the ground? Careful, careful. It's a piece of black cloth.
It's
Now,
the
where
Weaver.
have I seen this before?
Playing Weaver.
What? How could they be here? Mimi, look out!
Is it finally time for me to buy out?
What? Now I'm sad. This isn't
You
the
want
time
them,
for jokes.
puppy.
Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time.
The River of Souls
Uh-huh.
is full of fish, big and delicious.
Huh?
What?
The flame chase journey stops. Meow, meow.
Meow, meow.
Meow?
Also, this is the sun, isn't it?
I don't understand this language at all. Am I hallucinating?
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare.
This cipher must be a fake too. Run.
Ah! Don't run! I'm the real Cipher. The real one.
I like how she has
Come on,
fangs.
don't be
That's a very
upset.
cute detail.
I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers, including that swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
Well, ain't I grateful for the reminder? It's a song I don't need. A reminder.
I'm just making it up to you. You'd do the same in my shoes.
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real.
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere?
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie. Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
Power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
Now I know your secret.
I sure love your arrogance, Gray Mystery. The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you. Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going. Oh, was that your teleslate?
Came during the lucid hour. Seriously. To the grove.
Aren't you a popular one? But I got to first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the grove.
Gonna go live handsomely somewhere after this.
Live handsomely? You mean spend all this money? That's so not why I hunt for treasures. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right, so as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me. That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own. Come on, Gray Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
I really like her voice. Not gonna lie. She has a very nice voice.
So, this is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Donham.
Oh. I'm surprised a council elder like yourself would be willing to journey so far to inspect the Express.
Archimans hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, it's been quite some time since you first arrived in Arkham. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
True. I've been actively gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Amphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight. Even someone as gifted as yourself.
In the Grove, I discovered extensive research on the Sky It appears that many scholars from Euphorius believe the taboo against the world beyond the sky stems from a curse cast by Aquila.
Exactly. Of the 12 titans of Euphorius, Aquila is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm.
Thunderbringer. Sorry. Additionally, Aquila is one of the 2 titans whose core flames have yet to be returned.
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
If returning Aquila's core flame can break the sky's curse, we won't have to exhaust ourselves searching for our way back. We can simply focus on aiding the Chrysos heirs.
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to.
What?
So I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power
Also, why
systems.
is the car still on fire? It's been how long?
Of course. That's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it.
By all means, please proceed, but be careful. The Express's thrusters are extremely delicate.
You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
Carefully scans the damaged propulsion system and methodically begin inspecting the components. This is unbelievable. You seem to understand the structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before?
Not exactly. But we Anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
Isn't the real issue with Aquila?
Hypothetically, Lord Donham, if I could open up a path out of Euphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment, would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means of counteracting divine punishments?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
It's not a decision by the Council of Elders, but rather his personal wish.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
Forgive me, Lord Legis, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawn Cloud, I reviewed the records of many Council Elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I'd like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone cautious would have doubts.
Your prudence impresses me, just as expected.
Are these people... Is this a trap? Is that why you accompanied me here?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donhong. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral. Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion.
One against four, then. Just to confirm, if things turn ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral. Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
You weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Legus. Indeed, we must try to return to our companions. But our companions now also include the Flaming Chase Chrysos heirs. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
When I asked if you would help, I meant the ones who need help are them. Ooh. Meanwhile, in the Grove of Epiphany. Is your internet crashing out? Ooh.
You have such overwhelming power, so why? Answer me. Why do you stand in her way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore! Drag him back here, friend! Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have not.
You're always keeping me on edge.
Thanks for worrying, buddy. Thanks for the help. To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
Hyperbolic time?
Working pretty well, wouldn't you say?
It's Dragon Ball.
But combat
He's
isn't just about
Goku.
strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that
The
guy's weapon,
hyperbolic
mine
time
feels
chamber.
like
He is
swinging a lump of iron.
Goku.
I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began.
Weight training.
It's a good thing Cartonis is the finest blacksmith in Amphorius. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Phainon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that swordmaster in black.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. She's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak. Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile.
Hold on. I'll pause because I have to go to the bathroom real quick. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. We are back. Let's go ahead.
You're right, partner.
Also,
As of now,
Brian, how
not
long
able to
does
handle
it
that sword
does
master on my
3.3 take? Is it
I still need the help of my
5
friends.
hours? 6 hours?
Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down. I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
Sure, that's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work. Today,
Definitely
I'm
gonna take 2
definitely going
streams
to...
unless you go quite long today. Probably another. I have a good 2.5 hours for today, only because it's Thursday, not Friday.
great idea! However, that would mean no more reasons to visit the Grove.
That's the charm of this place. You can find whatever you're into here.
So yeah, definitely 2 streams.
The 3 of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the Library of Philia.
Oh, this is the fight of the Flame Weaver. I see.
Here we are! Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here? I'm off to have some fun! It's free time now, so you should relax too.
I need to collect those. With the past few months, they come here more than once, fishing out small pieces of essence for nice taste. No one will be there to judge your reading taste. Let's go. Hey, just one text. No standard. Don't let any girl professors discover. Forbidden love the tree of butterfly. My professor can possibly be this shy. One punch guy. That's funny. Oh, sorry, I'm late. I'll do anything to make it up to you. Anything. Well, I hope you'll be lenient. Damn. Bring us down the house. Brushing off. Got king. Ding, ding, boom. If I make it do nothing. You. What in the what are you? Calculator. Boom. That likes the one punch one. Flower for the tree. Touch it also. Reverse bow. Ooh. Nothing else. And at the worst moment. Flamer is fully responsive. That's funny.
I wonder what Finan and Mem are reading. Let's take a closer look.
I just realized that, and I remembered they recast the voice actors for Stell and Callus, so it's slightly off from the past. It is having to get used to it. But I wonder if if anyone can still say
Month of
nice.
cultivation, curtain
In
fall
their idol
hour, a time to feast on grains, but poor time. Oh, but then again, are there?
Oh, what are you looking at?
You scared me. Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard. Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Optional. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah.
I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't polite, my friend.
What you eating?
You could have just asked. There's nothing embarrassing about it. Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to make...
For a sec.
No way, I've invested almost all my savings into this hobby. I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaia became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family wealth. That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate. Oops, I talked too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and... integrity and skill.
And wealth. Can't forget about the wealth. Okay. Back to...
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine. Ruler, weaver, traveler, healer. But the interpretation for each card is so long. Do I have to memorize them all?
Ooh, it fits me perfect.
What a coincidence! We meet again. Guess we're fated to be together, huh? But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, my phone has to update. Okay, I'll let my phone update.
You sure are persistent. All right. I'm totally helpless against your charm.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this
Ice Storm.
the Amphorious Divination?
Why are you here?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly found my book not that appealing anymore. Never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby.
I wanted to set up a surprise. Master it in secret and give you all a shock. But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with cards. Yeah, just like the ones you're looking at.
My shoulder.
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Hyades Elysiae, wouldn't have disappeared. Don't forget, we've got Lady Trinan. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flaw.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. Fate always casts a shadow in front of us, clouding
I'll do
our
the
view
squats
of the
then.
future.
Before I forget.
That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown.
One.
After all, the first chapter of the Divination Compendium discusses the significance of divination. I'm just expanding on that a bit.
1, 2, 3.
Strange.
4.
That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me,
7.
I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Even though I never believed in the outcomes.
9.
Maybe it was her tone. Cyrene. She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly, it utterly captivated me as a child. Right, I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Ooh.
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite!
Ooh.
I'd love
It's the
to have
cards
a
of
card
the
like that.
from the books. Wait.
Oh, now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if it were made of, say, crystal.
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you all. Remember our first trip to the Temple of the Three Fates?
So
The riddle that Orin exposed
hear me
to
out.
us?
Mem as in memory of Serene. Serene. I like to think that. That's my new head.
You are...
And before I do that, let me do my sips. Take off my sip. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do 1 extra just for you. Okay.
These folks are up to no good.
Black clothing. Masks decorated with golden blood. Are they cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history of Amphorius quite thoroughly.
What's being clean, clothes or cars?
Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan. It would be the polite thing. We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
Pass away,
During the
you say?
Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners. Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
Well, this historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war in order to defame our predecessors. Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the innocent children of Akama to be tainted by such slanted narratives.
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one citizen would cast their vote for you. Executioners lurking in the shadows.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped expecting to be understood. People have become too accustomed to peace, and they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations of the Chrysos heirs to rule.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you, Lord Finan. You've probably figured out why we've come before you.
Enough chit-chat.
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something up their sleeves. All right, let's hear it. What are you hiding? But what my shoulders might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
Ooh.
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits, doesn't it? It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treby. With this, the Twilight Courtyard can be reborn in Akama. Do you like it here too, little Ika?
Cute.
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it? How about Luminous Courtyard?
Lady Treby makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of the sky, and I'd like it to continue.
But when I just add...
How does...
Even Lady Treby forgets things.
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Just give us some time and we'll remember. Ah! Now we remember. Kremnos and the Firmament, Volume 3, Section 5. With Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came thereafter. The Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove. The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories. But the details from that...
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through. Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Seliosi's side. That day will come. I believe it. Just keep growing.
He's a chunky boy.
Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacine and Lady Treby, good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby.
Doing all right. What's going on, Crediros?
There's been another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed and looted. It's the third time this week.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaya...
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to
Ika's
exploit
nickname is the best.
opportunity.
Ooh, what's his nickname?
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treby. From my years of experience, A narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
That's so...
Trouble! Miss Hyacine! Trouble! Clementine. Please, something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace.
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya. It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
Ooh.
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900. Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphorius a millennium ago. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Goldweaver. But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Ooh, she was leaning.
You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals. We've been far too kind with you.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your incompetence.
Ooh, get her.
Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from dawn cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now? These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders, rules, and laws fail to restrain you, it's time for the dagger to pass judgment.
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akima has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Dromus workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent. Humanity? Fading? Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is beyond cure.
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes, too. You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaia you... Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your cunning. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared.
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others. Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow. Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters, will the wandering wind stop to mourn me, Cyphra?
I don't like this no more. A millennia ago.
Seamstress! I've come as promised. Look at this box full of gold and
Young
silver
Cypher.
treasures. I bet there's stuff here you've never seen. Come on. As we agreed, I want to buy the most valuable...
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even more blue than Fagusa's.
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tear of this quality in my mother's
Wait. You've seen one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built from scratch.
Wow. A daughter rebuilding her family business. How admirable. Enough with the jokes. At least you did get to enjoy those luxuries.
Mind your manners, kitty. Tell me, Cyphra, where did you come from? And how did you acquire these treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet. Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face, but my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the
I always forget that Cypher's actually old as hell.
Is that so?
We love
The
older
scars
women.
and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
Oh, come on. Can't we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so
Ew.
no one will bother you.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine, if you don't want it. There are plenty of others who do.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to purchase the Gold Weaver's fine. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh. What do you have in mind?
Look. Come a bit closer.
Oh, it's shimmering gold. Absolutely stunning.
These golden boots are the Gold Weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns,
They hold a magical power. Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently. Put them on, Cyphra. Then don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours deserves better protection.
Aww.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you? Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thoughts.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size? These are way too big for me.
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow into them.
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake? What's fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power. You're Amphorius' most cunning liar, and even you were fooled by a Glyad.
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the River of Souls. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well, now you know. Satisfied?
I didn't expect such a simple story, but, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaia wasn't trying to trick you?
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie. If I could cry, I'd be in tears right now.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Styxia. Look how beautiful she is. Let me take a good sniff of this air.
Hey, yo.
This air, it's filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Wonderful, just wonderful. Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and
I just
whatever we
realized
find, we'll split.
she's
80-20.
Cypher is saying Castrus and not her nickname that she usually used.
70-30 instead.
Listen closely. Do you hear that? The gnawfish in the River of Souls are growling with hunger.
80-20 it is. How generous you are, boss lady Cypher.
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserable here.
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trickery. Uneasy around water.
You wouldn't understand. The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Just, not in swimming.
Not in swimming.
Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps? Take your pick.
What's got you so worked up? Relax. Who would have thought the fearless Lady Cypher was afraid of water?
Cats hate getting wet. What's so hard to understand about that? Now, hurry up and figure out a way across, or I might have to reconsider our split.
Don't rush me. Let me take... got it. Let's use that thing.
Not a good imitation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
Tell me, how did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
Trying to trick me into saying something. Not a chance.
You're as sharp as ever. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting.
Was this device designed by priests of Ornyx? Do you think you
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just... Mission accomplished. Now you don't have to worry.
Not bad, but just a warning. If this thing fails while we're halfway through the...
Don't worry, trust me. For that sweet 20% cut of the loot, I'll make sure you...
Huh. This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick?
Self-taught.
Ooh. Is there anything going on here? Oh, barricaded.
We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No problem. Just use the device over there to shut it off.
Ooh.
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. It's so refreshing. The treasures in this ancient city are all floating back up thanks to Gray Mystery and that pink squirrel.
I'm gonna have to get off right now. Probably catch you later. Okay. See you later.
Yes, right here. What are you waiting for?
Roger that. Watch me.
Wow! That's a huge chest. Wow, a massive haul. Unbelievable. It's hard to imagine the kind of luxurious life the people of Styxia once led. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears. Here, take this. See if it suits you.
Thanks for the gift, boss. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Oh, safer. You truly have the most refined taste of all thieves in Amphorius. Let me try this on.
I like this pose on her.
Where is my...
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still fall for this.
How could I have forgotten about this? I'll believe it as true, and a lie becomes reality.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any golden thread or teleporter. All right, enough fooling around. Here's the real thing.
Cypher rules! I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure! Starting at... Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time! Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend nothing.
Whoa! Isn't that like...
Uh-huh.
Isn't that the controller for the... Once activated, this thing makes a racket that can be...
Seriously, what was the Titan thinking when they came up with this thing? Hey! If you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start by keeping your mouth shut. What do you say?
Boss lady, you're absolutely right. I'll be careful with my words.
Ah! This thing's way too loud when it's on.
Here we go round the river of souls. Spirit thief goes, spirit thief goes.
Ah! What do you... There's a big guy guarding this place.
Yeah, big and dumb. Just a pure lump of stupidity.
Look at its face. Oh my, how could something be so ugly?
Yeah, so ugly. Ugly enough to make even me a little imp without a digestive digestive system.
If that ugly brute messes up my face, even the stoic Talantin might end up shedding a tear.
Indeed, that would be heartbreaking. Clearly, running away is the sensible choice.
So, how about you take the front?
Right. Fleeing fits a rogue. Huh?
Catadons? No great concern. Everything in this world is bleeding.
And she's dead.
Time to cleanse the filth. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! As you wish.
Thus our fates become one. All lies shall be revealed.
Wilt hear.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Be of your body and mind. Everything in this world is bleeding.
All lies shall be revealed.
As you wish. Embrace a new life.
And dead.
Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with just a couple of hits. How boring. Hey, Bartolos, are you still alive? Give us a squeak if you are.
Squeak!
Look at you, all shaken up. Should be safe here now. Get to work.
Aye, boss lady Cypher.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Huh.
Ooh, this looks tragic.
Probably not. I've never seen or heard of anyone. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this city wasn't so... It does seem unfair, doesn't it? Just because they were born in the wrong place, they had to face such...
Yeah, the world just isn't fair, is it? Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kefali's priestly court?
Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly. Maybe it's been so...
Ah, right. I did tell you. It wasn't a big deal. I just snuck in with a bunch of mumbling priests and watched them do their spooky rituals around some glowing rock. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then. Don't remember much else. It's been what? Nearly...
1,000 years.
I see. But you in a priest robe? No, that's hard.
Who asked you to picture that? Besides, priest robes from 1,000 years ago were nothing like the ones today.
Right. I didn't think about that. I was just curious if you ever overheard.
How ridiculous. Come on, let's head to the next spot.
Next spot.
Where did this roadblock come from? Ugh, this is so annoying.
Oh dear, we're stuck here. Should we call on that big noise?
Never thought that thing would actually come in handy.
I don't need a controller.
Hey, but I need to revive Gerda. Perfect.
Hand of Zagreus.
Ooh. Can I punch?
Oh. Let's go! Hey, slow down! That question you asked me. You know, that question. The one you specifically asked me.
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a lot of...
Oh. Is that so? Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge lately. I need to relax. All right, let's move on to the next treasure. Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame is the best.
Wow, when it comes to singing, I still sound better than...
Okay.
This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible indeed!
Do I need to give instructions here? Get...
What?
Oh, isn't this a golden scapegoat?
Oh, isn't there a myth about this thing? Those who feared fire became sheep. Those who did not became human.
Sheep, humans, whatever. All I know is unlocking this...
Puzzles and tricks are right up my alley.
We gotta do this one. Nice.
Told you, nothing can stop me. Cypher, it's your turn now.
Stop! Stay there, and don't turn around.
Huh?
I told you. Don't.
My poor old back. What are you doing?
Shh, quiet. Don't say anything unnecessary. That seamstress. She's listening.
What? Boss, do you mean?
Stay put and keep quiet. I'll handle her. Whoa, whoa. Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more on blind luck. With only the power of this little nymph. Naturally, I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. Why don't you just let this go? I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck a bit too far?
I'm sorry, Cyphera. I've plotted and schemed my whole life. But I never could have predicted our relationship would end up like this. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong, replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face.
Don't talk to me like that. You know I can't take it.
1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound I'd ever known.
Hyacine.
So this time, I must say this to you, even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cyphera. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come. Come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me. Unless you want to lose me for good.
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come. Goodbye, Cyphera.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
Ah, what a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that.
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Those relics were once priceless. But
Aww, hearing that from you makes it sound so sad. Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. That horrible... Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
Could it have been back then when...
do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pocket while you were distracted. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second, and it might take over. Make you spill
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the blood. Boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious. What exactly did that nymph...
Actually, it gave itself away very early on.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be a brick...
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Except for that one experience at Dawncloud. I absolutely wouldn't have shared that with anyone.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick you?
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces people to speak the truth. You'd never defend Aglaya. Isn't that right, Zagreus?
You have a terrifyingly sharp mind.
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world. If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire for
Oh, so he's actually Zagreus. Interesting.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with work.
Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that wicked woman's words to heart, are you? Life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble now?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again, Cyphera, your face.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You're bleeding golden blood.
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those chrysosairs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes. World-renowned swordsmen.
Cyphera.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? A pauper. Thief. Con artist.
Not the music trying to make me
Maybe I should just
sad.
make another cut to drain all this yellow stuff out of me.
Stop it, Cyphera. I'll give you clothes. Warm you up and stay here. Stay in my workshop until you're healed.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got these wounds? Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even your golden thread can be fooled.
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know everything you do is for survival. At all costs, stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again. Stay by my side, and you can start putting yourself back together.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation? Or that I might sneak off with your precious clothes and sell them?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress. You know, they say a child who often lies remains a liar for life. I've tried not to become a liar, but honestly, it's just too hard. I'm close to giving up. What makes you think I won't disappoint you?
Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a demigod, but with the heart that beats in my chest. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll tarnish the Gold Weaver name. After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete requires me to learn to trust and rely on my heart. Cyphera, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also a challenge the world has given to me. Stay here with me. You have a beautiful face that deserves better than to be covered in scars and grime.
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have 1 day to change your mind. Once the action hour passes, there's no...
Aww. Oh, we're back to Stockholm. These folks in black, not responding to your provocations, nor do they seem intent on fighting. What exactly are they waiting for?
Pressure. Fear. Planting seeds of anxiety. It seems this is the strategy.
An organization that sees it as their mission to eradicate the Chrysos heirs. I read some chilling accounts, stories of the cleaners using alchemical arts to implant fragments of memories into their successors, ensuring both identity and hatred lived on.
From what I know, these stories are true. The kindness we know today, strictly speaking, is the 27th kindness. Objectively, the rise of the cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet, their ruthless and twisted methods earned them nothing but disdain and condemnation from...
And still they endure, an organization persisting through time, now working tirelessly to obstruct the flame chase. Are they truly so terrifying of the Era Nova the Chrysos heirs strive for?
Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find ways to profit, to ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for a distant ideal. Maybe no easier than creating a miracle.
I wonder where Sophie is right now. If they're targeting me, she definitely won't escape their notice either. I hope all is well. Is that
there you are, Lord
Predicos?
Donghung. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible fate. You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. You played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your own. Stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot there again, the fury of its people will tear you apart. Because Aglaya is dead, and in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
Yeah, what the... How?
Looks like she was wrong about you.
She? Are you talking about the mastermind?
Well, she thought you were weak. She believed that even when you were facing the evil that you claimed...
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master... They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you, I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back if you feel as lucky as they are.
Oh, cool.
Finon is seriously upset.
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to stop the flame chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak look like child's play.
I've said it more than once, Lord Finon. We came only to ensure you weren't anywhere else. While you were unaware, we already accomplished our mission. So, Lord Finon...
What's up next?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargain... Probably a desperate gamble. I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders is still desperately fighting. If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like rats with nowhere to run. My teleslate.
Come back soon. But no.
Aglaya, blasted. But how could they possibly... Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes.
Finon, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Akima as fast as... I won't be merciful this time.
Cartonis? You're forging a sword for Finon, aren't you? I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced.
You, Aglaya, in this form, you come to me.
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. My journey as a human in this world has come to an end.
No.
It's time to fulfill our pact.
Of course. The pact. I haven't forgotten.
The thing I entrusted to you. Do you still have it?
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you. Do you still insist?
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made me hate their colors. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind.
How to say goodbye to everyone?
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan at this time. I deeply regret not being able to say farewell to them, one by one. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret of such a sudden goodbye.
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Though divinity it retains, filtered out, the remnants of humanity will be. Is that what you want?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, Cartonis. I need you to do this for me. Condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to help them complete their mission.
Selfless until the end. Envy that child. There's no need to. Already lived a grand life your humanity has.
Your praise puts my heart at ease, Grand Craftsman. Now, please, take me through the last tempering that fate has to offer.
The city is silent. And tension is building with the news is probably spread by now. Every household is locked up tight. I can't imagine how she could have been taken down by unless it's all a part of her plan. If this is all part of a larger plan, Treby must know something. Let's go find her.
Can't talk to them.
Dunham came back before us. Well, maybe he's heard some.
You're back. How's everything? No injuries, I hope.
Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us. Lord Crateros, were you in the city when it happened?
Regrettably, no one knows the details of that moment. Eyewitnesses only saw...
It's fine. Just tell me.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw Aglaia fall from the Chrysos airbath.
Oh, God.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City Guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. Most citizens of the city believed that death couldn't touch her. She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger. I saw it for myself. It's one of the weapons carried by the cleaners.
Didn't they go after us?
No, that doesn't make sense. The ones who appeared in the Grove and those who confronted Dunhung in the Abyss didn't immediately resort to violence. They didn't have any reason nor the courage to attack her.
Expecting blinding won't help. Let's go find Lady Treby as she understands Aglaia's.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. Also, Miss Hyacine was the one who declared Aglaia dead. You might want to speak.
Thank you, Lord Crateros. The baths are empty.
It's so eerily quiet. Minus the music.
Hyacine.
You're back.
We heard from Crateros. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Treby and Lady Trinan after the incident. It's great that you could come back so quickly. They need someone with them now. Yes, we witnessed her final moments. I tried to treat her immediately, but even the sky's blessings declaring her death was the hardest thing I've ever had to do as a doctor. Lord Finan, don't push yourself. You're carrying a heavier burden now.
It's fine. I can handle it. What I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. But for Treby and Trinan, they've lost a 1,000-year-old bond. Like they're losing a part of their lives. You should rest, Hyacine. You've been awake for a long time.
Okay. See you later, everyone.
Next, we should visit Lady Treby.
Snowy. Little Gray. You're back.
Lady Treby,
Snowy, don't. Please don't apologize to us. You went to the Grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Akama. You didn't do anything wrong, so don't be hard on yourself. We were always by Aggie's side throughout this long journey, so we understood her thoughts better than anyone. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the Flame Chase journey, yet she gave everything without hesitation. For the future of everyone.
I know what Aglaya expected of me. Right now, the last thing Akama needs is a leader wallowing in self-pity.
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by Aggie. She instructed us to hand it over to you when the time was right. I think now's the right time.
Finan, my humble student, my trusted colleague. As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the Council of Elders, fighting for the survival of the Flame Chase journey on a battlefield where the smoke of war is invisible. I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the debate. But please forgive me. At that moment, I could not afford to show any sign of weakness before you, as it would have crushed your morale. I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But I underestimated Kindness and her party's cunning, and also the deterioration of my own senses. The trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance, revealing it to the public when Kindness was faltering in the debate. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways, but my words slipped out before I could even think about them. With deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd, I have no choice but to rely on the golden thread to keep watch over everything in this holy city. You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. At that moment, I felt my time was running short. The divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity, born of my mother, and I will die as a human. Realizing that my humanity was fading, I began to plan my exit. What kind of departure would not waste such a belated death? I have yet to find the ideal answer. But I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lurked in the darkness, terrified of their heads being cut off by the golden thread. If my departure were to be calm and uneventful, it would only lead to a swarm of those serpents emerging from their nests. Regrettably, a peaceful death is a luxury I cannot afford. I must feign weakness, deliberately, to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. Just as they think they've struck and sunk their fangs into my heels, that's when I'll strike back, igniting the final blaze to burn away the threats hidden in the shadows. The blaze soaring into the sky might sow fear and confusion, but I have no worries about people losing their way. After all, Arkema still has you to guide them, Finan. You're not perfect, Finan. I've witnessed your confusion, recklessness, and deep sensitivity, dawn after dawn. The heavy burdens of your past have always weighed you down, inflicting deep pain. Yet, in your way, you are perfect. You embrace everyone's imperfections, always ready to find the precious qualities hidden beneath their rough exteriors. Unconditionally. That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their creations, yet still choose to shine their light on them, offering protection with unconditional love. Finan, while you zealously pursued strife, believing it to be your destined path, from the very beginning, my thoughts have never changed. You are the destined world-bearer of Amphorius, the gate to Amphorius's future. Go, complete the flame-chased journey of the prophecy, ignite the stars, and inspire hope in the hearts of humanity. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind, looking forward to the miracle you will create.
Aglaya, how could I possibly be worthy of the burning torch you've passed into my hands? Donang, can you do me a favor? Please deliver a message to Lord Krateros. Have him gather the Holy City guards and the Kremnoans to spread the word from door to door. At the lucid hour tomorrow, Finan will speak at the Marmorial Palace. Urge everyone who has concerns about the Holy City's future and the Flame Chase journey to attend this gathering. Tell them Aglaya has left Amphorius the seeds of hope.
Okay, understood.
Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts. I need to prepare.
Kratos has arrived. Kratos.
What brings you to Marmorial Palace? I planned to get everything settled before coming to see you.
How are you holding up? I want it better than I expected, you seem.
There's no room for doubt anymore. It's time to take action and show everyone that the leadership of the Chrysos heirs is still
right. Your assessment is...
Is this it? You've completed it.
Dawnmaker. The name I've chosen for it.
Wait.
Before dawn, prepare for battle. For tomorrow, wield your sword. Befits your stature, it does. Chrysos heir.
Dawnmaker. Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad swordmaster. Yet you've recreated this so precisely, just from what I described.
Precise your description. Imbued it with the power of dawn I already have. Guided by your will, gleam with golden flames, its blade will. Wield it, may triumph all.
Thank you, Cartonis. I will use this sword to protect the beings of Emphorius.
Another thing.
What's this?
Ooh.
Stored here. The remnants of Aglaya's divinity. This was her commission. Her death she had long foreseen.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About divinity in this way. She wanted to be with you. Always.
I understand. Let me keep it. With this, I'll have another constant companion by my side. May this world never have need for a deliverer. But when the world dashed her hopes and fell into disarray, if she could see me now, leading from the front, she would surely smile.
Hey.
How will the Holy City continue without Lady Goldweaver? Look! Lord Finan is here.
Will he step up to lead Akama?
Not long ago, I spoke at the Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. I wrestled with every word, searching for the right ones to rally support. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where words are weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason. I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, tore apart. The strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the flame. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide. To strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaya who held this city and even this shattered world together. Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaya, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed fallen.
Who murdered Lady Goldweaver?
Find the murderer! Make them pay!
I felt the same as all of you initially. I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see justice brought down upon them. But my perspective has changed. The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from control. In the empty markets and bath chambers, one feeling lingers. Unease. Deep down, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss.
Finon has a way with words. Oh, all right.
The flame-chased journey is nearing its end. With only one Titan left for the Chrysos heirs to conquer, Aquila. Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself. Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Akima will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the kind people Aglaya dreamed of. The kind of people foretold in prophecy. A better people!
Better people!
Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people!
I appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge. You have reminded me that Aglaya left me perhaps the simplest duty in the world. To bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one thing. It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with each of you. Unshakable faith. There's still a long way to go before Amphorius is reborn. But we will not forget the past as we move forward. For the memories of Amphorius will always benefit future generations. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time to commemorate a demigod who protected the holy city. She was Akima's dressmaker, the leader of the Chrysos heirs, the Goldweaver, Aglaya, and her greatest feat was being a selfless person.
Rage.
That singing sounds so familiar. That's our song, and Snowy used to love it.
Oh.
Yes, Lady Trian.
Casters.
For that child filled with anxiety. Your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart. Even if for just a moment.
Snowy was so cute and kind when he was little. Now, you've grown so much. Maybe not as cute, but still just as kind.
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do. But kindness, you helped nurture it in me.
Don't mention it. Your light is as bright as ever. Keep it up and stay strong. See you, Snowy.
Goodbye, Lady Trian.
I heard what you said. Are you suggesting the debate tactics I've taught you are nothing but sleight of hand?
Not at all, Professor Anaxa. Honestly, without those techniques you taught me...
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it in you while I was drilling those formulas in your...
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas now.
Me too.
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to truly embrace your divine duties.
I'll be waiting. Goodbye, Professor Annette. Miss Castros, aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you have always been so approachable.
Oh, they're going right
Ever
there.
since we first met, you've seen me as a friend. It was the first time I understood what everyday friendship was like, but that's dangerous. Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am. And for someone with my kind of power, that's a real hazard.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Sorry, I forgot to consider your perspective.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything, thinking back on the times we spent together makes me really happy.
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Gasteras.
No.
Aglaya.
Remember, Finan, after completing the flame chase, leave the decision to initiate the miracle of Genesis to the Amphorians. The Chrysos heirs are the executors of the prophecy, yet they, the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured, I always keep your teachings in mind. The difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant is a fine line.
Well said. You've got a good memory.
It's late. Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything else, even in your imagination. I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
No worries. I've long understood how difficult it is for you to open up completely. Thank you for bringing me here, Aglaya. You saved me.
Maybe what I wanted to save wasn't you, child, but this crumbling world. Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye.
Did you forget me?
Forget you.
Damn.
We aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to
Even
guard
mighty.
the gates at Castrum Kremnos. Let's not make this a tearful farewell.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable. I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime. Let's have another showdown then.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then. Have you seen this sword?
A bold statement for a mere mortal who hasn't yet claimed the power of a titan. See you around. Finding of Ides Elysiae.
Damn.
It's a date, Mightymoose.
He said date.
What a poignant, yet splendid journey. And it's still not over yet.
Yes, Cyrene.
Cyrene?
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer in this story.
A lot has changed while you were away. I've met so many people, and tried so many things. I've found new resolve. And I've let go of some attachments. I'm not the same person I used to be.
But to me, you've never changed at all, Finan.
Days later, Dawn Cloud.
Dawn Cloud. This place holds so many different kinds of memories. I remember you could see the Gold Weaver sign from here. All the way down the mountain. But my eyes aren't what they used to be 1,000 years ago.
Cyphera, you...
Seamstress. Tell me, does Akaba have any treasures so rare that not even your... I mean, our shop has seen?
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds hidden somewhere in Dawn Cloud. It's truly a priceless treasure, being a part of Kefali's divine body. Even I, the Gold Weaver, cannot witness its glamour.
Gem of all worlds. Nice! Got it! Well, please keep looking after the shop while I...
Let me guess, Cyphera. You're probably already plotting to sneak into Dawn Cloud to steal... And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the highest bidder, then distribute that money to the poor and the refugees.
Look, seamstress. Are you sure you aren't peeking into my head with your...
You might be skilled at covering up lies, but your compassion is all over your face. Don't lie to yourself. Do you honestly think this is the right thing to do, Cyphera?
What else am I supposed to do? That's the only thing I can do with my power. You keep talking about how I have the potential to become a good person. Or even what people call a hero. But I don't know what I need to do to get there! I can't weave golden dresses like you! I can't sing as well as Miss Hyacine, and I definitely don't know as much as Big Sis Treby. The only things I'm good at are the underhanded street smarts that no one even respects.
But I do.
But I still want to be worthy of you. I want...
I know, Cyphera. I know. You are justified in your anger. Destiny is never fair. And your path is doomed to be even worse than everyone else's. You are fated to walk in the dark and bear the world's misunderstanding in this journey. But you have to believe that everyone in this world is unique in their own way.
I am convinced that you're the only one who can bear the authority of trickery, even if you have to contend with the legendary 300 master thieves of Dolos.
Dolo.
I just want everyone to believe that the world is beautiful. And that everyone is... Would that lie become reality? If enough people believed in it? Even...
Lies will always be lies, Cyphera.
But sometimes they can be more noble than the truth.
Are you really planning to just stand there forever? Honestly, sneaking around doesn't suit you, Deliverer.
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cypher. I just didn't think it'd be right to interrupt when you're obviously lost in thoughts.
Still as charming with your words as ever, boy. Your speech at the public baths wasn't half bad, I'll admit. It managed to touch my heart. Just a smidge.
Thank you. I had a feeling back then that you were in the audience. Intuition certainly is a thing of wonder.
Oh, and you didn't call me out on the spot. You waited all this time to tell me.
Well, I thought you'd need some time to yourself. After she passed away.
None of your business.
That's a yes.
Enough small talk.
That's a yes.
Tell me, what kind of trouble did you run into that you need me, the super old-timer, to step in?
We've only met a couple of times, but you've always gone straight to business. I respect that about you, old-timer, so I'll cut to the chase. You're probably aware that Aglaya has earned the support of the entire city for the Chrysos heirs. Everyone believes that she died at the hands of council members who were against the flame chase, and the citizens' fury has been dragging these schemers out of the shadows one by one. But they didn't get everybody. To this day, we still haven't found Elder Kynus, the leader of the cleaners.
Ah, I see. You're afraid she'll do something wild now that she's pushed into a corner, aren't you?
Yep.
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame, forever enshrined above the council theater, would be the opposition's final trump card against the Chrysos. We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days. With the
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame while you're gone? So, you want me to give them a nice long walk while you're away?
You sure saw right through me, Miss Cypher. I know exactly what you can do. Godlike speed, perfect disguises, untraceable movement. I have only one request. Please, use whatever tricks you need to protect Kefali's core flame. Even if you have to deceive the rest of the Chrysos heirs as well.
Uh-huh. Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think that there's no way I'll turn you down? Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on this?
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you. I'm sure you know the answer to your own question.
What confidence. You talk as if you have everything in the palm of your hand. Huh. So you did learn a thing or two from her. I'll give you that. Then let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver. They've been watching Akama closely.
You mean?
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking them all this time. That lunatic may have lost their mind, but they're no fool. Why do you think they haven't made a move on Akama?
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought it was probably because Kefali's core flame was protected by the Council of Elders.
Ha! Sacred Art's my foot! I could break those mechanisms with a flick of my finger. Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably held off from attacking Akama because the Seamstress's defense network was way tougher than you thought. Now that she's gone, and you're heading out to the Eye of Twilight, with the city's defenses in shambles.
What a dangerous situation we find ourselves. But since you're the one who brought it up, I'm guessing you already have a solution in mind.
Just look how ridiculously calm you are right now. But you guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali's core flame. You owe a big favor after this.
You have my deepest gratitude. That Flame Reaver's power is truly unfathomable.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cyphera will always get the last laugh. No need to worry about a demigod. I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
Hyacine. Ugh.
I'm back. I've been trying to stay away from here since the black tide destroyed the grove. And through that, stay away from the memories that... But the wind keeps pulling me back. Maybe that's the Twilight Courtyard's duty, after all. I know, little Ika. I know. I too miss the days when we all studied together.
Boy.
But we have an even more important mission this time round. Lord... You're right. At least I can still afford to get lost in thought once in a while. Oh, ancestors. Please wait for just a bit longer. The time I spent in the grove deserves some reminiscence. This was where Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson. I can still see that day in my mind.
And that was your last lesson in the grove. Now, each of you will head. However, heed this warning. If you...
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar.
Firstly, call me. Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other...
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours. That's a
Oh,
I have nothing
this
left
smile.
to say.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to... But surely you can't skip such...
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacine, is truly Professor Anaxa's nemesis.
Fine. Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we...
Me? Well, it's not exactly an...
I see. So you want to be a hero? How boring. Next.
I didn't say...
Castoris, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Anaxagoras, but... I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale. See, this is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols, since you suggested this whole process.
So it's a good thing I came prepared. My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page? An interesting description. Do explain, assistant.
I've read all of Amphorius's heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical record.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Seliosi's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era. What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything. That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation to include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page. I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I set off, but my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line. Danny!
Hyacine.
What are you doing here?
I didn't expect you to see you again in the grove. I know I mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aquila. Are you here to?
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings. That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the rainbow bridge to the sky. And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the grove.
The rainbow bridge is essential to retrieve the core flame of Aquila, but undertaking such a vital ceremony alone is far too risky.
Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You will protect me, won't you? Good, Ika.
I'm collecting as many myths and research about the Titans as I can. Everything about Amphorius is a valuable addition to our databank when I get back to the Astro Express.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission, won't you?
Yes, assuming we can actually break the curse about worlds beyond the sky, I have a feeling it's not going to be smooth sailing.
Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
That's not it, but I'm starting to question how real everything is after a conversation with a member of the Council of Elders.
Nope, I didn't understand that either.
Don't worry about it. There's a lot that I still don't understand.
Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
I was thinking the same thing. The grove is fraught with danger right now, and an extra pair of hands translates to extra security.
That's the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get going?
But I think this is where I'm gonna stop it for now, because I do have work tomorrow, and it's already been almost 3.5 hours, so one more stream of this should be able to do it. But let's go ahead and go here. Alright. So I may be able to stream tomorrow, but we're not gonna be doing Star Rail, if anything. I'm thinking of reacting to the Epic the Musical animations. I've been listening to it on Spotify a lot recently. And I've seen some different versions of the animations for it, so we'll see. We'll see the actual whole playlist, because I believe it's like 2.5 hours long. So we'll see. We might do Expedition 33 after for like another 2 hours after that, an hour and a half. But anyways, let us see, who are we going to raid? No one's really playing. Let's see, where do you guys want to go? Let me go to the screen then. Ooh, let's go over to Ellie. One doesn't know Ellie, she is like a mafia boss. She's very popular VTuber. And right now she's playing some Minecraft. So let's go and say hi. Raid message is as always Ziggy Raid, Sophie Spots a Cutie Patootie. And I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow for the reaction for Epic the Musical, as well as Expedition 33. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. Thank you again for letting me be your background noise as you do other stuff, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.